Okay, so we'll start with the blank wheel, and I'll show you some ways that you can add a pattern or kind of like a shapes to it. So we're going to start by creating a new sketch, and we'll set it on the face of the wheel. We'll press N to make it perpendicular. Okay, and so for this one, I'll just do some kind of geometric pattern. And so I'm going to try to make it like straight up and down here. So let's start by making like a I'm just going to make a construction line that I can use as a reference. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to need or not, but it might be helpful. Okay, and then let's say for this one, so just as we're doing this, for some of them, the different patterns I made, I would add like little like construction like circles like this too, to give me like a space to work within. And then you can dimension them relative to the outside and the inside of the circle. So like if you want to have like a 2 millimeter gap on the outside and like a 2 millimeter gap on the inside to work within, that's fine. Remember, construction lines don't affect it, they just can serve as like a tool for you. So for this one, let's do some other kind of geometric pattern. So I'm just going to kind of do some weird like triangle shape thing. So we'll draw a line. So this time I've turned off the construction lines. Draw some lines. And then maybe I'll connect these with an arc. I'll push out like that. Then maybe what I'll do is I'll set these tangent. Okay, and then what I'll do, maybe I'll just put like a little point in it like this. Something like that. And let's see. I think we'll see what that looks like when we pull it out now. Okay, so we'll say it's my sketch. You'll see for this one it's not totally constrained, and I'm okay if you don't constrain these ones all the way. So we're going to remove, and we'll go, instead of blind, we'll say up to face, and I'll choose this face here. Okay, something like this, and then if I want to make it go around, I'll create a pattern, change it to a circular pattern, and it is a feature pattern instead of a part pattern. So I'll choose that extrude, and the axis, I think I can actually choose this like ring as the axis. Oops. So select axis here, and then I can select that ring. Okay, and then I can change the number of instances. Okay, and so kind of get an idea. I could probably do like a few more of them if I want. Okay, could be something like that. It looks okay. So anyway, you could do anything, and I'll show you some of my other ones. So I did these kind of heart openings here. Here I did some lofted circles. I can show you how I did those. Basically what happened was I made a sketch. Let's see, so I made a sketch on the top, on the bottom, and a sketch on, wait a minute, and I made a sketch on the top and the bottom, and then I used something called loft right here to connect them, and then that basically connected those two holes, and then it did a remove so that it cut it out, and then I just did a circular pattern for that. I did a few that look like spokes like this. Do something like that if you want. Okay, I did one that was kind of a spiral, and then one that's like a star spiral. So you can do whatever here. Have some fun with it. Make it your own. You know, you could put your initials on there if you want. Just remember, if we're gonna 3D print it, if you're doing like your initials or something, if there's like a piece like floating in space, then it's not going to print. Okay? So anyway, have fun.